versus Pacstreet and Capsize.
Ooh.
So that should be a really good set.
Pacstreet.
Pacstreet and Capsize coming through bracket. Very scary team. Rob and Pac-Man, they've been looking really, really strong. They haven't dropped a game yet. And then Snow Ouch, I believe they're doing Wolf Sephiroth. Don't quote me on that. I was half paying attention to one of their sets that I was watching earlier. Had a really close set in their last set against Machu and Nervy, but did manage to take it. So yeah, should be an interesting winners finals. Both pretty strong teams.
Give me 1 sec.
All right. So we'll have to see here. I can't imagine we see a stage rather than PS2 to start. This is going to be our first best of 5 we're seeing on stream. So we'll be able to see hopefully some longer term adaptations through this set. And hopefully a close set too. It's much more fun to watch and to commentate the closer sets. They're just going through the stage select and the characters, or not the characters, the controls at the moment. Shouldn't be too long before we get rolling here. Also, a lot of these players actually have multiple characters that they use in bracket. So we could see different characters. I imagine we see, Pac-Man Robin versus like Wolf Sephiroth, and that's what we see for the whole set. But if either one of these teams is feeling a little bit down and wants to, try something when their back's against the wall, they have characters that they can do that with.
Yep, absolutely.
I don't know how Min Min is in doubles. I don't know how Greninja is in doubles. Ouch has a million characters.
Ouch can do whatever the hell he pleases. The man can do no wrong these days, quite honestly.
Yeah, and same with Snow. We're actually seeing Fox Falco out of Snow Ouch.
Honestly, that tracks. Let's be real with ourselves. Like, I'm not gonna at any point say that these guys have the best Fox and Falco, but it's damn good. And it's probably good enough to take down a lot of people.
I like that better than Wolf Sephiroth, actually, for them facing this heavy projectile team. Both of them having
very good point.
Good gap closers. Both of them having reflectors.
Yep.
Being able to kind of stay on top of the red team should help. And I actually do like that they're separating out into these kind of two isolated one-on-ones, because I think if they're able to kind of rush them down and kind of keep them isolated like that, they should have a better time than one big conglomeration.
Yeah, they should be able to. They're able to play the separation game better than they are able to play the divided in the sand.
Yeah.
As much as I do love the player cams, typically they're a bit smaller. Hopefully we can get the swap over to the other. There it is.
Perfect.
The other screen, and there we go. First stock gone. Ouch is going to drop. That's going to happen. You're the tied for 5th lightest character in the game. You're going to die quick, especially in doubles where it's just such havoc going on at all points in time.
The one situation where they shouldn't split up is when one of them is off stage. Both the recoveries are just not pleasant against a Robin or against a Pac-Man. So as soon as one of them's off stage, I feel like they do kind of have to go help each other out.
Right. Too linear against characters that just have good hanging hitboxes.
Yeah.
There we go.
I actually I couldn't really process how Robin died there.
I don't think I saw it, straight up, at all.
I didn't see sparks, so either it was a move DI'd improperly or else I'm just blind.
Do we have character voices off? Nobody's screaming off Star Chaos this entire time. I haven't heard Fox go hup or anything.
That's true.
That's weird. Sorry, I noticed it, felt like bringing it up, and this is actually a terrifying lead for the red team right now, with Pacstreet still at 3 stocks and showing really no signs of slowing down. They might have this first game.
Yeah, we might be seeing that Wolf Sephiroth still.
Yeah.
But like I mentioned, this is a best of 5 set. They do have a little bit of extra time here.
Absolutely.
And it is actually game 1.
Right.
It's 0-0 at the moment.
That is not a game for Snouch there quite yet.
Yeah. So they've got time. Figure this out a little bit.
It's concerning to see it go so deeply in favor of the red team. I mean, the stocks are even now, but the percents just tell a completely different story.
Yeah, it's so hard to keep track of everything that goes on in doubles.
Yep.
There've been a couple of times where Pac-Man hydrants just come like slamming over the stage.
Yep.
And
all 3 people get hit,
teams.
and then Pac-Man somehow gets it over his own head as well.
Yeah.
His own body? Head? Body? What's your pick?
That's a philosophical question that I don't know if anyone is ready for the answers to.
Someday. Ooh, there we go. Hangs that F smash out there, takes away that penultimate Falco stock, and this is again looking better and better for the red team as time drags on.
I like Pacstreet hanging out near edge there, so like most of these kind of confirms aren't going to work from Fox. Like he got a falling nair and just couldn't get anything off of it. Definitely a good way to stay alive.
It's what you do against a lot of these characters that are looking for lateral confirms. Is you're just like, okay, I have to recover now. And you know what? I'm not terrified of Fox off stage. Yeah, sure, I'm going to get caught up by fair. Yeah, sure, I'm maybe going to get tapped by back air. But I'm not that worried, because if they miss, now it's my turn. Now my team owns the stage, and it's just a bad spot for you.
Or even on stocks here, if yellow team kills Robin, like right now, this is totally doable.
Yeah, I agree.
But it's how do you kill that Robin safely? Yeah,
you don't.
Sword
I guess is the answer.
F smash. Oh, down smash. Good option.
Great catch there.
Well,
there you go.
So, I mean, it ended up being a little bit closer. There was definitely a play there where they somehow killed the Robin and then just play the 2v1 against Pac-Man safely. But not quite reaching that.
Yeah, I mean, there was just, as you were saying earlier, that Pac-Man hydrant was just going over top of them. Robin was getting away with some projectiles that they normally wouldn't in 1v1 because you can actually focus on what's going on. And, not to say that they weren't capitalizing on it, not to say that the Capstreet team was just blindly throwing things out and succeeding from a hope and a prayer. But they were looking at the situation that was dealt to them and abusing it. And that's any game.
Yeah.
They took advantage of what was going on, and I mean, that bought them game 1. Will it get them game 2? Potentially. Different team, though. We've dipped into Ouch's Wolf, and we've gone to the wrong stage?
I guess so. Unless there was a character select mishap or something, too. But I do like this team better, I think. Wolf Joker. Joker's so strong in doubles. When you're able to play kind of evasively and just play for those Arsene moments.
Sure.
It should be interesting, though. It seems like regardless of the kind of team that this Capstreet team has been up against, they've come away from it scot-free. Like, still no games dropped for them this tournament.
That's really impressive. I think one thing to look at is Pac-Man being a very strong doubles character. Great burst options in the air. Very solid hanging smash hitboxes, where you don't need to commit to a terrible off-stage play or even just a regular off-stage play to be able to seal out stocks. Your support is very strong with Bell. Like, you have insane setup because of that. He's weirdly versatile. Like, just anything that you need to do inside of a doubles game, Pac-Man covers in a reasonable function. And then, I mean, it's not exactly like Capsize and Pacstreet are bad players. They're working with a good bit of skill behind themselves.
You want a woke take?
You want to take a stock? Quick wolf flash and a stock's gone, but hey, let's hear it. Pac-Man, probably, right?
I think there are 3 top 5 characters on the screen right now.
In general or in doubles?
In general.
Wow. You think that highly of Robin?
No, Robin is not one of those characters.
See, now you're just lying to the people at home.
Listen, I love being able to say Robin is good because I suck against Robin, but
Sure.
I do think that Pac-Man, Joker, Wolf are some combination of top 5.
Pac-Man does some stuff. I don't think anyone's going to fight you on Joker. I think some people might look at you sideways for Wolf, but they'll let it go. Pac-Man's an interesting one. I'm not against you for it. I'm not there with you.
Yeah.
But I can see what you're getting at. I do believe in the Pac-Man power.
Oh my goodness, Ouch is so good.
This though is not the game for Pac-Man power. This is a 6 stock at the moment. I mean, sure, we're gonna get pushed to 4-3 pretty quickly, but it's still a devastating position that the yellow team has found themselves in. Or sorry, that the red team has found themselves in after being pretty dominant in the previous game.
Yeah, and like the question I always ask for doubles is like, how is your team getting the kills? And Ouch is just kind of like fighting them for the team on himself. Like he just kind of snuck underneath one of them. I believe it was Pacstreet, got an up smash, and then immediately back aired Capsize. Like just finding these clean hits with Wolf in such a chaotic environment. Super impressive.
It's looking good so far. Oh, well, that's a little upsetting to lose Ouch's stock like that, but we'll see if it even matters. I mean, you know, you've still got Ouch at 3 stocks, and I mean, you can't be feeling bad as Snouch.
Yeah, and Snow has 3 stocks still. Like, if you told me I had to play against a team that had effectively like 4 or potentially 5 Ouch stocks, like,
yeah,
I can't do that. There's no way.
Not mentally. I'm not prepping for that the right way. But hey, I mean, shoot. There you go.
I think 4 of those stocks were Wolf up smash stocks. One of them was Wolf back air, and then I don't know what happened to the 6th one.
Just cutting it down. I mean, slight team change, to say the absolute least. We went from the Spaceys to the, I don't know what to call them. Wolf and Joker. I don't know, the top 5-ies. Like, they're out here. They're doing stuff. But that was a stronger performance with, quite frankly, stronger characters. And I think this is what is going to tell the story of the set to come, that game too.
Yeah.
If they go back to Wolf Fox, then, you know, I'll just cry into my pillow at night. But otherwise, I think they've got this.
Looks like we're getting a quick check on rules. It's important to know how these stage counter picks and stuff work, so you're playing out the sets properly. But it looks like they've got it figured out. I wonder. I can't imagine we see a character switch from Pacstreet and Capsize. I feel like there's too much going on in doubles for Min Min to work super well.
Yeah, I liken it to. No. Well, actually, I know he's not watching. I liken it to an unskilled young Link on your team that's just hammering away projectiles. Like, yeah, you know what, buddy?
Who isn't watching?
Sorry?
Who isn't watching?
That doesn't matter.
Oh my goodness. I feel like you could have just said that without saying, I know he's not watching.
It's fine. But it's like, yeah, you know what? I want you to throw those projectiles. But please be behind me when you do that.
Yeah.
And it's cool for young Link to go out there and do that, but Min Min doesn't want to try and play front line. Because if she gets touched up, she's staying touched up for a long time. You are going to be stuck for a good minute. We're not seeing Min Min. Even, no matter how, it could have been 2-0, we're not seeing Min Min.
Yeah.
I just don't think you can.
I mean, I think this could be a little bit better for Red Team. They've got a couple more places to land. They were kind of getting destroyed by those Wolf up smashes just over and over last game.
Sure.
This time it's Snow kind of popping off, hitting a lot of these strong Arsene hitboxes. Putting on a lot of damage for his team.
I mean, that's why you've dragged Joker out here. You're looking for him to, you know, just hang around as long as possible and get as many of these Arsene moments as they possibly can. That's huge, though, from Capsize to take away that stock. And they've actually got a slight lead to work with here. Ouch getting damaged up a little bit. Snow having to try and find his way out of this little pickle in the middle, and it's not going too well, actually.
Yeah, without Rage, like, Wolf and Joker aren't going to get kills off of any, like, random stray hit. I feel like there have been so many close moments with Snow where, like, something could have killed, and then it just doesn't. And then he loses Arsene, and it's like, oh god, like, how are they going to kill?
You get into that question that you said earlier of how does your doubles team kill? If you have an answer to that, even if it's a goofy answer, then hey, you're fine. You've got an answer. But a lot of times you don't have that answer with this team just because of how either Wolf needs to play or the fact that Joker doesn't have his big buff bodyguard with him. Huge position for the red team still. I mean, yeah, the stocks have evened up, but I mean, Snow and Ouch are both just a stiff breeze away from blowing off the side of the stage.
Yeah.
Oh, no roll it. It's a little F tilt there. This is very strong play from Pacstreet. I mean, I think it's been being noticed throughout the Cave series. Yeah, I don't like that. But it's been noticed, throughout those tournaments that they've continuously been getting better and better placements. And I mean, not that, singles always translates to doubles, but at the very least is kind of showing itself here, competing with two of our better, if not best players. Like, Snow is definitely on the climb after his long-term hiatus, and I don't need to say too much about Ouch as he just crushes Pacstreet, who I've been praising for a good while.
That was such, yeah, I wouldn't have went for that. It was Galaga shipped to back air at like 60 or 70% with full rage Ouch.
Yeah.
You have to kill this Wolf.
Yep.
Like, I don't know how you, okay.
Kind of like that.
Back air at 195.
It's an option.
Eventually do it. And now you have to protect Robin.
We haven't been highlighting Capsize a lot, but that's just because their job is so invisible. It's like a referee in any sport. If you don't notice them, they're doing their job well. This character's supposed to put out some projectiles, tap up a little bit of damage here and there, and set up the Pac-Man for the fancy plays.
Yeah, and also, like, has some of the kind of, like, invisible pressure that, like, Cloud does, where if you leave him alone, he's charging limit. And you leave Robin alone, she's getting those strong kind of, like, lightning projectiles.
That's got him.
Wow.
That was great coverage there from Pacstreet. Right after their teammate dies, they capitalize, knock off Ouch, and then immediately they lock down what Snow's recovery is, and they find themselves in the 2-1 position. They've got 2 games to try and win this, and I did not have any hope for them after that dominant game 2, quite frankly. It's not that they couldn't, because we just saw that they did.
Yeah.
I just didn't think they would.
No, it was looking very scary after game 2 for sure. But holding on, clutching it out, I want to see a game 5 set.
Game 5 is just the cheapest way to get hype. And you know what? I'm here for it. These two teams are showing some pretty solid proficiency in doubles. And I think this is something that, any up-and-coming doubles team that's, trying to come hang out and play Smash, they can watch this and learn how to really approach the game. I think you're never going to be able to repeat history the exact same way, but I'm always sitting here waiting for that next Vortigaunt and Lemon team to walk in and just do well at doubles for absolutely no reason. I'm always waiting for those players to rear their head.
So I think this game, with it being on Town and City, in some of these areas where Pac-Man and Robin were having trouble landing earlier, when this stage looks like FD, that's when this team of Snow and Ouch can really get their kills, catching those landings and finding those kills with those kind of stray hits that way.
Really makes this counter pick make sense. I mean, the first... or I guess the second game that we played was on FD, and it was a bit of a slaughter. Not quite showing the same right now. It's just Ouch being able to hang on to that inaugural stock of this game 4, but it's close otherwise. No one else is really pulling away or falling behind. Goodbye. That's a stock. 77% already racked up though on Snow, and he's got to be your big gun here to try and protect out, to try and really set up those kills. And I don't think we're getting it on this stock.
It looked like Ouch was trying to forward throw Pac-Man into the bell, which I don't know if there's an actual confirm there, but that would have been crazy. Snow throwing out these smash attacks. I guess if you've got Arsene, like, you may as well be putting it out.
Just reach. Ooh, okay, Ouch is fine. Doesn't have to deal with too much there. Lands behind the hydrant. Shot with the apple.
Both throwing out a lot of smash attacks.
I mean, how else are you going to kill? The game's called Super Smash Brothers, not Tilts. I mean, come on. DeBuzz said it years ago at this point.
True. And, like, notably, too, smash attacks are so much harder to punish effectively in doubles.
Yeah.
Like, in singles, sometimes your full attention could be on your opponent. As soon as you see that smash attack come out, you're like, okay, this is the appropriate punish. Mm-hmm. But it's just so hard to pay attention to everything in doubles.
I think, and it's because I wasn't able to pay attention because it's doubles. I think Pacstreet just rolled 3 times in a row, and no one did anything about that on the stage, okay? Yeah. Snow didn't punish it, Ouch didn't punish it, and Capsize didn't smack him upside the head for it, okay? Everyone just kind of let that one happen. Except me. I called him out. Because that was bull.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay.
Wow, the Pac-Man up B actually saving.
Okay.
Wow.
He has the stock to do that, but who looks at that positioning and goes, yeah, it's going to hit. Why not? Well, I mean, yeah, that's how this goes.
That's kind of what I was talking about in the...
You have said it.
The grade spam cop set. I was just like, he's up a stock on Wolf. Like, just go for something crazy.
Yeah.
Like, worst case scenario, you're on a fresh stock and you are pretty well safe. You're not going to get, like, janked at 0 by most of these characters.
Yeah. Unlikely. You're not. There's no back throw down tilt. You know, melee Marth.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not too worried about that.
And like nobody's going to be ready for that. There's no way someone's going to be prepared for that side B there.
Yeah. Like, what are you, neutral air dodging when you're like 40 feet from the stage? Shut up. No, you're not. Yeah. No one has that. And if you do, why? What's wrong with you?
Whatever you're on, I want some of it.
So does the United States government.
But yeah, Game 5 here. We got our Game 5 set. We're on PS2, so Capstreet won on this Game 3.
Yep.
With these same
3
teams.
generations behind now.
So we'll have to see whether they can, keep that trend going.
This has been an amazing little battle. I'm not sure which one you've been watching, but on the left-hand side, it's just been Pacstreet running over Snow, and now it's not. Welcome to Jokerland.
They're playing very segmented this game for the most part.
Yeah, and I think this is similar to the Fox Falco team in the sense that you definitely want Snouch playing that segmented game.
I mean, I would agree with you if they weren't losing right now. I feel like theoretically,
okay,
I like them being separated and kind of like keeping those zoners locked down, but it's not working here, so...
Snouch has gone for the offspring approach, but it just hasn't worked out. Gotta keep you separated. Hey. That's not the next slide. There we go. Back throw kill. Why did back throw kill? Okay, I gotta assume that was some weird DI coming out from Pacstreet, but I mean, hey, you know what? Stocks are even. Percents are. Oh my goodness.
There's a lot of percent very quickly there with the potential for more.
Yeah.
Hold on.
This does not stop over there. Here we go. Ouch goes down. Red team kind of pulling this one through. What did I miss?
Pac-Man. Okay, so like a lot of the characters on screen right now, their hits are just so basey. For some reason, Pac-Man's hits are so basey. Like Arsene hits are obviously quite basey.
Yeah, very, very visceral.
And then Wolf hits are quite basey. And there was just a period of time where they were getting hit by Hydrant and then getting hit by Arsene and like just so many loud hit effects right after the other.
If these were lower level players, it'd be like my 2013 listening habits for music. Dumb and bass.
There you go.
I didn't have anything to say, so yeah, we're just running with that for a moment. Decent lead for the red team. I mean, you know, Pacstreet once again just sitting at that high percent, trying to chip away, get whatever they can.
Yeah, and
It's not too bad.
Capsize doing a great job of just walling out yellow team with those big Arsene. Not Arsene. Robin does not have Arsene. The big, what is her sword called? Levin sword aerials, yeah.
No, Levin Sword is not love taps either. It's not like it's just this big wet noodle hitbox that's, you know, it's controlling space, but what is it really doing? Like, no, you're gone if that thing catches you at around 100.
Yep, and you get a little bit too hasty to run into Robin's space. You eat a 11 sword aerial.
You eat anything.
You die. A lot of the time you will die.
Okay, hold on. This game just got a lot more interesting.
This is so scary now. Robin has to stay alive.
Yeah. This is where you need to play.
And Ouch is on the hunt.
And that has to be the call. You need to always... Okay. I wasn't certain if it was bringing them all the way back up.
Tomahawk was so good.
They just
Robin
can't find any space.
Has been existing off stage, but has been staying alive.
That's all you can ask for right now. Anything to bring a little bit of pressure off of Pacstreet. Capsize has been doing so good for their team.
Smash charge is insane.
Jeez. Any touch is going to seal something. There we go. The F tilt takes him out. 90% on the Joker, but it is his moment. Arsene is out. Pacstreet needs to slow this down. Is able to tap him up with a forward air.
Do you believe in miracles?
I believe in a lot of things. But right now, I don't know which to pick. Do I believe in the power of Pac-Man and just the death hold that he can have on this game? Or do I believe on Ouch hitting some jank-ass side B?
If I was a betting man, I'd bet yellow team, but I could see Pac-Man doing this.
Oh, why are you... Trust your teammate. Trust your teammate to hit something there. Give him the back throw. That hitbox just lingered. Oh, goodbye.
Okay. Yeah, that same interaction actually happened a couple of times that set where Pacstreet went high with the side B trying to catch somebody off guard and just ate a wolf kick to the face as a result. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Do I stay?
He said, go ahead whenever, I think.
Oh, okay, cool.